So remember that they're changing my voice. This is part 2 of my playlist about the effects of them sabotaging me and how it blew up in their faces. And I warned them every step of the way that was what was going on, and they ignored it. So when we think about people who give speeches, right? Martin Luther King, people in the churches, people at TED Talks and IQ Square, people in synagogues and mosques and in the military, politicians. They are extremely disgraced, okay, except for Martin Luther King, because they seek to benefit from the contrast of sabotaging other people. When you give a speech, you're supposed to put your heart in it. It's supposed to be what you believe in. And so apparently they believe in being aligned to pedophiles, child molesters. They believe in sabotaging the most righteous person ever and seeking to benefit. They believe in trying to control attractive females as they throw the force of the state around and criminal elements and corporate elements to try to force them to date them. They use coercion and trickery and psychology to prey on defenseless, attractive women from all over the world. I mean, how disgraceful. That's what their heart contains. When I weigh their heart as I am the top martial artist ever possible, what do I get? That they are vile, unclean, and detestable. They are the types of people to rape a child and throw dirt on them and say that the child is so dirty on the outside. It's not fit to live in places for so-called civilized people. But they are so unclean inside that it resonates outside. Even if they took a shower for 6 hours a day, they would still be the dirtiest, most filthy dogs that ever lived. Because if the inside of the cup and dish is not clean, then the outside isn't clean. Their touch is that of a filthy dog, not a loving husband or son. Their spirit is utterly disgusting. And God doesn't allow anybody in those spirits to pass through the gates. And if you think this shouldn't be said, then you think that people should be silent while the masses of people are raped and abused, countless people are killed and drugged, while people's health goes to hell. Because you think that all that matters is the feelings, or are the feelings of the oppressor. That is sick as hell. Is that what YouTube is, and TikTok, and Facebook? Is that what Americans stand for? Truly, they may as well be. After what they have done to me, they think that if they try to keep people from looking up to me, that it's in their best interest. While they're looking up to pedophiles and mass murderers. While they're scrambling to date scoundrels. To date the Weinsteins and the Epsteins of the world. And the corrupt politicians. While they're scrambling to date corporate psychopaths and their close allies. While they're scrambling to date guys who try to use the contrast to pretend that they're decent. Every time that I see an attractive female who isn't in submission to me, the eternal punishment of the entire world increases. Certainly God sees this injustice and sees you mocking me while this injustice takes place. Because you have no heart. Because you're not men. And truly I tell you, those who seek to benefit from the process of manipulating the testosterone levels of the masses are the lowest stock out there. What is sicker than that? What is more sexually immoral? What is more depraved than that? You think your offspring will have the greatest time ever? Think they'll be lifted to the heavens? They are marked for extreme punishment while they live cursed lives and while they will live cursed lives. Changing my voice, trying to make it so I sound weak, fuming and poisoning me, trying to sack my strength is profoundly disgraceful for you, to you people and your families. And they ought to be extremely ashamed of themselves as they are the forefathers and the ancestors of those who caused the sabotage of the most righteous person ever. What is more disgraceful than that? They think the answer is to quote unquote embrace the disgrace? How fucking stupid can anyone be? I tell you, as the son of God, the son of 2 doctors, my father's a brain surgeon, that nobody can answer that question well except for me. How stupid could they be? And imagine all these rich people out there, people with crests, Freemasons, corporate people. Some of them snickering, some with a psychotic look, all of them with the looks of cowards, from bad genes, from bad stock. They have the looks of worms on their faces, as they think that they're accomplishing something by making it harder for me to talk, by keeping me from an attractive female. I will stop at nothing to eternally punish everyone who didn't give me my right to lead during this age where you kept Christ from a suitable helper. How dare you? How dare your ancestors bring you into this world? How dare your forefathers bring you into this world? This is my world, not yours. Your short lives of rebellion will end one day, and you'll see me at God's right hand saying, "What the fuck were you thinking?"